The Fallen Lords, Balor, Soul Blighter, Shiver, the Deceiver. Their names stir in us the most primal of fears. Yet the legends of our forefathers tell a different tale, that these lords of the fallen were not always the terrifying horrors we remember. The ancient city of Mirthemne, utterly destroyed by the war with Balor over a century ago, it was buried under a mountain of earth, and its records and knowledge lay entombed beneath the crushing rock. I have spent most of my life delving into these decaying halls and dirt-encrusted chambers, searching for the history of the Cath-Bruig Empire and the forgotten heritage of my people. And I have found it, a shrine, lying hidden and undisturbed after 100 years of war. Its archaic construction dates back to the last days of the Wind Age. The murals carved into its walls depict scenes from ages past, when terrors, known as Mercrydia, hunted humanity like game. When the Trau Empire lusted for their precious iron, breaking the backs of their ogre slaves. When an evil from unfathomable ages trod once again upon the lands of men. The arabesques also show a hero being born under the tail of a flaming comet. And I now realize who is honored in this shrine. Connacht the Wolf, the greatest hero in all legend. He whose deeds had saved humanity and transformed the world. This shrine holds the tale of his life, his battles and his sorrows, and tells of a time long forgotten by modern man. Now, after ages past, the saga can be told anew. The story of Connacht and the coming of the Wolf Age. This was known as the Dark Time, when living nightmares haunted the lands. With the falling of the sun, unearthly cries undulated from hidden caves as devils stalked out of their shadowy nests to feast upon beast and man alike. They were the Mercrydia, and they were slowly hunting humanity into extinction. 2 human settlements were all that remained in the known world: the splendid city of Llancarfan and the humble territories of Gower. Llancarfan was the seat of the Cath-Bruig Empire, and its towering walls, built in the Age of Reason, were too fortified for even the Mercrydia to scale. The lands of Gower, though, were a different matter. The clansmen of Gower were hardy people who worked a hostile and unforgiving land at the edge of the world. For hundreds of years, the Mercrydian devils made prey of the peoples of Gower, stalking from the dire marsh to raid their homes and villages. Although many stands were made against the Mercrydia, not a single town was saved. The devils were unstoppable. On this day, the Mercrydian horde had slaughtered their way to the outskirts of the town of Yrzgrad, the oldest and mightiest town in the territories. During the forenight, unholy wails drifted from the hills outlying the city. Yrzgrad was surrounded. Its doom appeared imminent. Clansmen who could fight gathered the people to the center of the town, making preparations for their last stand, all the while watching the descending sun and waiting for the darkness to bring their doom.
The devils! They're coming!
Anyone who can hold a sword, gather to the shrine! The time for running is over. We must make our stand here!